This Yew Primitive is slightly novel, mostly on account of having an extra 2 inches spliced on each end. I did that because the stave's got a lot of knots in it, which now show through as holes on the back. The centre of the knots was very dry and just crumbly and picked out, so I just picked it all out, left it as holes, put a bit of super glue in to seal it and stop water getting in there. There's a couple that are proud. This one here that shows there's a great big bulge, and I'm keen not to have too much of a stiff point there, so I'm relieving the belly slightly, but it's all very touchy-feely. She looks very thick near the tips, but that's because of a little bit of twist in the stave, especially here. There's a little bit of twist, but again, near the knots I probably need to work it down some more. Target weight between 45 and 50 at 28 inches. So that's sort of 17-18 inches, long way to go yet. There's the bow lying on the shave horse. You can see it's beginning to look quite elegant now. There's a spliced tip. I don't know if you can really see the splice or not. This is the big bulgy knot, which you'll see stands up very proud, and the wood there is fairly sound, so I've just cleaned out round it. I'll put a spot of super glue in there. And on the belly, I'm relieving it slightly. I'm not leaving it proud on the belly and the back. That would just be ludicrous. It would be so stiff. It would just leave you a weak area either side. In fact, you can see it does look a bit thin there. So I won't take any wood off here. But if I actually measure across, it is a reasonably even taper. A slight thick point there, but again, I don't want to, because there's knots, you know. It's just difficult to know where to leave extra wood and where not to. You got some nice holes which provide interesting features, and you can see where I've been sort of following the sapwood. There, that V splice shows up better, and I don't know if you can see there's a bit of a crack in the, bit of a longitudinal crack there, which stops it. The splice will stop that opening up. It's got super glue in it, but longitudinal cracks don't matter anyway. I mean, there's no strain on the bow. It's all, there's nothing sideways straining the bow trying to open it up, so it gives the monkeys. But yeah, she's beginning to look quite elegant now. In the blog I'm talking about trying to tease the draw length back, but obviously where the bow limb fades from grip down to limb, that's a key area. If you fade it out too gradually, it's too stiff here and you're losing working limb. If you go too steep too quick, you end up with a sharp transition that can make a bow break. But it's very easy to make grips much too long. With there, you can see I've got room above this finger for the arrow pass. That thumb will sit under that bulge, but the heel of my hand will almost wrap around the grip, so I've not got an excess of grip really. So I'm trying to get the most possible working limb. I mean, I could probably work it a little bit harder here, but you can see this side, well, I've got a knot there, which is obviously a reason why I haven't made it too thin. But judging the taper is all a matter of experience and touchy-feeliness and a little bit of luck. Anyhow, there you go.